Cathal Barrett has recovered from a shoulder injury and returns to the back six, where Ballina's Michael Breen is the championship debutant. The full forward line of John O'Dwyer, Seamus Callanan and Niall O'Mara are all serious potential match winners in a team captained by Boris Lee's Brendan Maher. The Allianz League champions look strong down the middle, from goalkeeper Stephen O'Keefe to top of the left Colin Dunford. In the half back line, Waterford have three of the best hurlers in Tadhg de Burka, Austin Gleeson and Philip Mahoney, while Maurice Shanahan is top scorer with 1-9 against Cork. One late change sees Eddie Barrett at midfield with Jamie Barrett. What really matters is pride, honour and a provincial title. That still means so much. Brick Walsh is around the middle of the field, flicks it forward. Available and unmarked at the moment is Colin Dunford. And away he goes. Can he score from there? Will it squeeze inside the post? The umpires think it is. Good score, Colin Dunford.
Brick Walsh, short pass, another ball onto Colin Dunford off the shoulder. And that's the way Waterford are going to try to get their scores.
Ronan Marr laying it off quick. Tipperary with that great diagonal ball from Jason Ford opens up the Waterford defence, and that is over the bar. Niall O'Mara with his second point in the match.
Movement of the Tipperary forwards, very, very impressive. They're switching. The Waterford lads done a up and
ball inside. The slither from one end of the field to the other. What about that for some wonderful fielding by Pádraig Maher? Uses the stick to give it to the baby brother, Ronan. He steps into the midfield area, tries to chip it forward. Lovely, lovely wrist work by the bottom Maher. Into the D-bar. No messing about from Tipperary, but the skill, the wrist work was simply superb here. Available over this side is Kieran Bergen, and just about got there. We've seen him play at field so many times in the past. Nice chance for John Bubbles O'Dwyer.
The half-back line, Pádraig Maher is a sweeper, and the half-back line, especially Kieran Bergen here out in front of us, are causing havoc, playing that diagonal ball, and the Tipperary forwards movement is killing Waterford at the moment.
James Woodlock. Good work, very good work by Jake Dillon. Past Kevin Moran was a bit of a hospital one, I'm afraid, but Moran did very well. Kevin Moran is bouncing into the air off camera as the slither flies between the posts.
Yeah, Marty, the leader of this team for the last number of years, Jake Dillon did very well, won a hard ball and flicked it out to him, but he still had a lot to do, and a brilliant score from the sideline.
Here's Kevin Moran in his own half of the field, lobbing it in, but again Waterford seem to be disorganised up front. There is no shape, there is no pattern. Darren Gleeson's pass was not a good one. In comes Stephen Bennett. What can Bennett do? He can kick it across the face hole. So close. Tipperary survive, but only by centimetres. And I have to say that Tadhg de Burka looks very sharp. It's a good ball as well, down towards Maurice Shanahan. He's looking at the pulse, he's giving it a lash, and he's bang on target. Sort of score that inspires colleagues. They begin to believe when that sort of point arrives on the scoreboard. That's quality.
Absolutely, Marty. You mentioned Tadhg de Burka impressive. He's hugely impressive. A brilliant catch, and then had the vision to look up and pick out Maurice Shanahan. He still had a lot to do, and a great score from the middle of the field.
Good work by Philip Mahoney. Tadhg de Burka again. Pádraig Maher is playing very, very deep. Now almost behind his full-back line. But here's Maurice Shanahan from on the 65. He has reacted, he knows. It's like a missile. Dead on target.
Super score from him, but another bad mistake by Tipperary. They've gifted Waterford now 3 or 4 points. Michael Breen, to me, looks lost out in the middle of the field. He doesn't know what his role is. Ronan Maher under pressure on that right wing, and Waterford dominating here now for the last 10 minutes.
This is Eddie Barrett laying it off quickly, going for the score from way out the field. My word, what a score. Now Shane Fives, the right corner back. It was that moment where we all drew breath and said, No, it's not going to go all the way, but it is.
Well, that's the way they play. He had no real option inside, and he just said, I'll have a go, and over it went. Great score.
Here comes Kevin Moore. And away he goes. Look at that. Leaving Michael Breen for dead. Can he finish? Wow. He is a leader. He is stepping up to the mark as he's done so many times. He has the captaincy bag, but look at this. Leaving Tipperary's Michael Breen for dead. In the centre is Brendan Bond. Coming through the middle, Shane McGrath. Kicks it over. Getting clean possession. There's a chance here for Michael Breen. And that's over the bar. There is a man in an unusual position. Starting a wing back. We saw him being left for dead a moment ago, and he's up at full forward now. A crowd of 43,084 here at Semple Stadium. There is a wonderful buzz and excitement as we look forward to the second half. Ball given away. James Barry sweeps it over for Jason Ford. On the turn. He really is a special talent, Jason Ford.
Yeah, great score, Marty, but an awful lot of scores on both sides coming from mistakes from the opposition. To me, whichever team can just impose themselves for 10 or 15 minutes could take control of this game. It's as if Tipperary are waiting for things to happen, and Waterford have taken the foot off the pedal a bit. The last 15 minutes of the first half they were well on top, but Tipperary now being allowed to dictate again.
Shane Fives. And Shane Fives, incredibly, gets his second point of the match. Wonderful corner back play. Who got the last touch? The linesman or the referee? Doesn't really know.
Yeah, I think it might be a free. Definitely Cathal Barrett, who's, if you watch here, he's out in front and he's nudged into the back. That should be a free. He's actually been very impressive, Cathal Barrett. He missed the last day.
Yeah.
Very, very solid. It's just a point in it now with 10 minutes into the second half.
34-year-old Darren Gleeson dropping this in around the house. Ball is loose and available, but Waterford have it. Good work by Jamie Barron. Stephen O'Keefe's pass is a poor one, picked up by Jason Ford and sent straight back with a lot of profit. Good score, but a mistake by Waterford keeper Stephen O'Keefe here.
But once again, Martin, I talked about this a few minutes ago, the amount of scores that has come from both sides. Again, that should have been cleared 90 yards out the field. A good score by Ford, but very, very soft one to give away in a tight game.
Michael Walsh. Down towards Niall O'Mara. He's got inside the cover. There's a chance here for Dumford. And that is deflected out for a 65. Colin Dumford here getting the better of Paddy Marr. And he hit a shot
straight at him, really. That was, I think that's what made it. If he hit it over to the far side, you saw all the room there on the right hand side of Darren Gleeson. A good save by Darren Gleeson.
It comes to Tipperary. John O'Dwyer gets away from a tight marking Waterford defence and gets his third point of the game.
Yeah, well, I thought we'd see him lining out around the half forward line today to give him a little bit more space. He just moved out there in the last couple of minutes. Lovely first touch, brought it down and over the bar.
And what can Waterford do? Unbeaten in 2015. Munster final, down by 3 points. 14 minutes to go. Maurice Shanahan floating this in. Will it curl? It is a thing of beauty. 7 point of the match for Maurice Shanahan. But this one from play is an absolute peach.
Well, it was, because Ronan Maher was forcing him out onto his right hand side, his weaker side. He deliberately did that, and Morris still was able to swing it over the bar. He's maybe single-handedly keeping Waterford in this game at the moment.
Chance here. Oh, what about this? What about this? John O'Dwyer, straight from the puck out. Well worth watching.
Well, that's the difference, Marty. That's, look, one look in half a yard of space and straight over the bar. That's his third point for play. He's second since moving out there to right half forward. That switch is certainly working for Tipperary.
Austin Gleeson sent in, gathered here by Ronan Marr.
And he's had a much better second half. Marty's on an awful lot of ball into Lara again here now.
Here comes Lara. Grabbed the slither, turned. Oh my word! Lara's back. The Thurles Sarsfields man is a vital factor in this second half performance by Tipperary.
On his weaker side, he caught out the defender by swinging onto that side. Here's Bonner Maher now, short puck out, didn't work out.
And the short puck out didn't work, and that's over the bar by Patrick Bonner Maher. And suddenly, what was 3 points now seems a far more difficult challenge for the league champions. Comes out first, John O'Dwyer. Goes long, trying to sort out and find Lark Corbett. Barry Coughlin with it. Good work here by Shane Burke. And that is a brilliant point. Shane Burke shows that he has a lot to offer this Tipperary squad to guarantee surely Tipperary's 41st Munster title. There are a few fans down at the Glennon end now on the pitch, but they're being told to get off the field quickly. There is still about 20 seconds left. There isn't it as